Text. Take note.
Video 8. Prevention Principles for Practice.
This series was filmed on the traditional lands of the Wurundjeri Woiwurrung people of the Kulin Nation. We pay our respects to Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples, past and present, and we value Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander histories, cultures, and knowledge. The host in this video, Katie, speaks individually while seated within a studio.
In a previous video, we shared 6 essential actions to stop violence against women and girls with disabilities. Now, let's use the prevention principles to put these actions into practice. There are 2 lists of principles in Section 6 of Changing the Landscape, an evidence base developed by Our Watch and Women with Disabilities Victoria. These lists can help us practice primary prevention in our work and communities every day. Today, we're focusing on the principles for preventing violence against women and girls with disabilities. Prevention Principles List. When you're working to prevent violence as a disability service or primary prevention professional, these key points can help guide your work. 1. Raise up the voices and needs of women and girls with disabilities. Make sure their needs and experiences are at the heart of everything that you do. Create safe and inclusive spaces so it's easy for them to lead or be part of decision making. 2. Give women and girls with disabilities freedom and control. Involve them in designing programs and solutions. Let them lead the way and share their ideas. 3. Focus on strengths. Use a strengths-based approach to empower individuals and communities to build on their strengths and skills. 4. Partner and collaborate with others. Build partnerships and work together with different groups and organisations in government, community, disability, violence prevention and women's health to share knowledge and resources. 5. Be honest and respectful. Treat women and girls with disabilities with respect and honesty by sharing power and supporting equal participation. Be clear about how they can be involved and always give them credit for their contributions. 6. Keep women and girls with disabilities safe. Train your staff to support women and girls with disabilities in trauma-informed and respectful ways. Make sure staff know how to design safe, inclusive spaces and connect them to the right support if needed. 7. Be inclusive. Make sure your programs and events are accessible to everyone. Ask about the needs of women and girls with disabilities and remove any barriers so they can easily and equally be involved. 8. Use critical frameworks. Base your work on human rights, intersectional feminism, gender equality, and the social model of disability. These frameworks help us understand and address violence better. 9. Share what you learn. There's not a lot of information out there about what does and doesn't work to prevent violence against women and girls with disabilities. Documenting and sharing your findings can help others learn from your experiences. This is just an introduction to the prevention principles that can guide us in preventing violence against women and girls with disabilities. Check out other resources and videos about changing the landscape to learn more about how to prevent violence.
Text. This video is part of a suite of Changing the Landscape practice resources, produced in partnership by Our Watch and Women with Disabilities Victoria, and supported by the Australian Government Department of Social Services. We thank every project participant that has helped to make this practice resource series. Thank you for generously and boldly sharing your experiences, expertise, and for your leadership in calling for much needed change. Visit ourwatch.org.au or search Changing the Landscape online to find out more about our work and steps everyone can take to prevent violence against women and girls with disability. Violence is not inevitable, it is preventable. Our Watch, Women with Disabilities Victoria.